Hey everybody, welcome back to ClintonGuy.com. Oh yeah, gee, that's not me, that's my new grill. Check it out. Oh, ooh, look at that. We got roast chicken, we got chicken barbecued on there with zucchini and everything else. I'll tell you, it's a nice sign of things to come. So, yeah, I gotta close the lid, let it cook some more, and I'll be back.
Our nature. And as Earth guys remember, I will always, forever be Shinzan of Remus.
Uh-oh, Sean Luke's in trouble.
After yours has faded.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Yeah, just watching a little Star Trek movie action there. After watching the president's speech. Hey, I gotta tell you, I got a lot of things I wanted to talk about and make for a new video. You know, last week, the AIG Dog and Pony show down there in DC, and, you know, the $175,000 a year, you know, 12-year vacancy gig down there, you know, for some state senator, and it's gonna cost $400,000 for a special election, and all kinds of really, really interesting shit. But it wasn't until Friday afternoon that I decided on this is it. And I gotta call it Springtime in America, okay? Because my girlfriend's at work, you know, she comes home, I say, yeah, how was your day? She says it sucked, and I go, how come? Well, she was working with two other employees that happen to be Latino, okay? And the three of them were working together, and the two of them were talking back and forth in Spanish, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, my girlfriend doesn't understand a word of Spanish and doesn't speak any Spanish whatsoever. So she very, you know, politely asked them if they'd please speak English, you know, and she thought it was kind of rude that they were doing that to begin with. Well, she thought, you know, that's the end of it and everything else. Well, as the day progresses, she ends up in the personnel department. When she says that, I'm like, oh, here we go. You know, there goes my girlfriend's rights. You know, they're out there. You know, she doesn't have any and everybody else does kind of deal. And so the personnel department agreed with her and everything else. And I guess the Latino gentleman backed her up on what she said. So I'm like, well, that should be the end of it. And she's telling me at the end of the day, everybody in the whole place knows about it. Well, I'm thinking to myself, well, my girlfriend, she minds her own business. She'd never run around telling everybody what happened. I'm sure the Latino gentleman didn't do it either. Why would he? He backed her up. So that little Latino lady that was just an instigator of trouble, making her a fucking pain in the ass. She's the one that, you know, started the whole thing. So it brings me to this Spanish-American, you know, English language Spanish BS, you know? And it's like, you know, I mean, I think they've got some kind of, you know, certain sense of entitlement in their head that they want to force Spanish down everybody's throat. Well, I don't think so. You know, my grandparents immigrated, all right, to this country, and they didn't force their language down anybody's throat either. But I think, you know, things are, you know, we've got this liberal this and liberal that and blah, 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 blah shit thinking that goes on in this country. And, you know, we don't want to offend anybody by making English the, you know, the official language of America. God forbid we do something like that. But even the Chinese, they get it because they, you know, have classes over there to speak English so people can get out of there and come over here, you know, and do great things. But, you know, I mean, it's different if you're Latino and you come here and you have all the rights and we have none. You know, so, you know, that sense of entitlement thing just doesn't cut it. And it's not just with them. There's a lot of other areas in government and politics and, you know, all over the place where there is no entitlement, okay? Everybody's the same, okay? And if you don't want to go by what was what and this and that, go back to where the fuck you came from, you know? Because we really don't need that kind of shit, right? Oh, damn, I gotta make a phone call. Can you hold on a second? Hold on. Oh, damn. Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Spanish. Press 3 if you want to eliminate menu number 2. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so, there you go. I think you guys pretty much got my drift on the whole thing, you know. It's that sense of entitlement and that just doesn't cut it anymore for anybody. you know, especially, you know, in that situation. So, hey, I hope you like my little grill segment, and I got a little bit more coming up, so don't go away, whatever you do. Hey everybody, welcome back to the ClintonGuy.com. You know, you seen the little porch in there with the grill and everything, and everybody turned their clocks ahead for spring ahead and all that, but the true sign of spring is when this baby comes out of storage. And I gotta tell you, a lot of people say money can't buy you happiness. They didn't have anything nice. See ya.